Disclaimer: this video contains sensitive topics. If you do not wish to see things such as slight nudity and swearing, please click off. Also, do not harass anyone mentioned in this video. This is a video discussing topics. I am not here to wish hate upon anyone, so please do not go to their channels and harass them over this. Mukadender, Gamora, and Asher are all my friends, and I respect them deeply. So basically what happened is this all started with Asher getting banned from ADKP's Discord server and nobody telling him or Lucas why. But pretty much what he did was he banned Asher from his Discord server because he jokingly called Asher, or because Asher jokingly called him a spoiled brat, and he was genuinely mad at that. So, in turn, everybody was talking about it. And by the way, he's 18 years old. Like an 18 grown man. Grown man, by the way. And from that, more stuff came out, which was Murder Drones art in a Hear Me Out channel. And I'm pretty sure what my friend said was the character was like 17 years old. I'll put those screenshots up real quick. And then, so after that, we all talked about it. And that was just an entire thing. So from that, everybody decided to like publicly talk about it in a couple of servers. So after we talked about that in those servers, he proceeded to leave those servers after he was confronted in each of them. Because he was in 3 mutual servers that everybody was in. And he left every single one. And along with, I can't remember what else he did. That made him more guilty. He temporarily left YouTube, Discord, and all that other stuff, and texted Gamora this, making himself look even more guilty because of it. So, like, I just thought it's an overall really, really funny thing. It's not funny. I just thought it was something I could talk about because I was involved in it also. Or not involved in it. I wasn't being talked to. But another thing is what I was told. This is kind of backtracking. Is that he's 18 years old in talks to children. Like younger children than him. I don't know how old. But I know a lot of my friends are around like 13 to 15 years old. And he's talking to them and acting like a little kid. Or acting like a kid. And if you're 18 years old, you shouldn't be talking to anybody that's more than 2 years younger than you. Like 16 should be the limit of who you're talking to. And you should only be friends with somebody who's around 17 years old. Depending on how long you've known them. And we haven't, like, when I met him, we weren't friends, I never really liked him that much. But when I met him, he was, I think, 17 or 16. Or something like. He was close to being an adult. That's all I'm aware of. I think he lied about being an adult at one point, is what Asher said. And I have a whole bunch of screenshots that I'll put up explaining what's been going on. But yeah, that's pretty much all. So here's the review of the Big Francis files. As I said in the beginning, please do not go to anybody's channels or adding them and stuff on Discord to harass them, because it is like they don't deserve that. Don't go harass ADKP about it. That's also wrong. Yes, he was accused of it, but I still don't want him to be harassed over it, because he said he left Discord, and that's his own stuff. And I'll make more updates if more stuff happens in the future. But other than, please don't go and harass him for, this. This is, like, yeah, it is wrong, but I don't condone harassment on other people. Even, like, but yeah. So, I just thought everybody should be aware of it. I'm pretty sure Asher's making a video sometime soon also. This is my video and opinions on it. And then also, he made himself look even more guilty. If you're being accused of liking kids, being a PDF file, and not actively trying to defend yourself or putting up any evidence, all he said to Gamora was, dude, you exposed me. And he was being falsely accused, even though there's pretty solid evidence of him being, number one, an absolute weirdo, being at 18 years old and, like, go get a job. And then number two, there's evidence on, like, hold on, I can't remember. There's evidence of him just not, like, protecting himself about what's going on. He never actually tried to defend himself against the entire thing. Again, like, if I was accused of something like this, I would be, like, on it, actually trying to make a defense. But he did nothing about it. So in my opinion, that just makes him even more guilty in the grand scheme of things. Because, you know, if you're accused of really bad things, you shouldn't just be like, you shouldn't dodge it, or you shouldn't, like, I feel like you should at least try and clear your name. But all he's done is basically like, oh, I was falsely accused. And he made posts on Discord and YouTube. So yeah, I'll put screenshots up of everything, which I probably already have. Anyways, that is my opinion on the matter. I don't think I have any more left to say. Goodbye. Okay, so I'm back. I realized that there was a lot more I would like to cover, and more screenshots. So I'm going to go over every screenshot in order while they're on screen. I will read them out loud and talk about each and every one of them in some shape or form. So first we have Jez. Why does V look so sexy in her prom dress? Now, I don't know who Jez is, man. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they're friends. I want to, well, you know. And it's like the smirking emoji. And, like, number one, what the fuck? It's an actual robot, dude. Like, get a fucking grip. There is no way that is, quote-unquote, sexy in any way possible. Because, it's a fucking robot. There's nothing to find sexy about it. Like, genuinely get a fucking grip. You're a grown-ass man. And then, okay, so the next one, and that's the thing, it's ridiculous. Okay, the next one is all the Murder Drones character that I find sexy, and it adds two people here. I don't know who they are. And the same thing as last time. What the fuck? Like, genuinely, like, you're looking at this is all fucking fan art, and it's, like, the least sexy thing possible for anything ever. And it's genuinely ridiculous on how you could find a fucking robot sexy. And it's, like, embarrassing. And then the last one is, I've made a bonus drawing of Tomboy Uzi in her gothic panties. Now, that one is weird as shit, because you fucking drew that. Like, he went and took it upon himself to draw that. Like, he took the time out of his day to draw, I think is what somebody said, was Uzi, that person is a minor, or one of them is a minor. So, it's, like, genuinely ridiculous about, like, on how he's drawing this shit, and it's fucking robots. It's not like, it's robots. It's genuinely, like, baffling me. Okay, but that, like, it's just weird shit. Okay, so now there's some good stuff. So he texted Mukanender, how the hell did they get those pictures anyways? Anyway, and then Mukanender said, no idea, Gamora found them anyways, like, die or something. And then, ADKP responded, how the heck did he find them? And, and then he said, also, that wasn't my account got hacked. And then, Mukanender sent this image and said, that's what they all say. Now, number one, you would have told somebody that if you got hacked. That's one thing. Number two, Asher has already recognized it as his art style. And number three, his profile picture was one of the characters in question. So there's no way it wasn't him. You know, one would have cared to mention beforehand that he was hacked. So, yeah. And then there's another one. I don't know what this is context to, because it's just one whole screenshot. But ADKP said, but at least I have my other YouTube accounts. So yeah, I might be posting on those as well. But I might make a new Discord account, because I'm pretty sure some people don't want to see this account anymore because of the whole drama. Just don't tell any of the rest of the guys, okay, bro. Now, I don't like, I'm assuming it's regard to him making this posts and getting accused and stuff. And, like, yeah. No, yeah. It's just, like, you can at least own up to it. It's, like, at least try and defend yourself. Don't just hide away because you're being accused. And then, there's the screenshots of his, like, leaving. He's like, "Hi, everyone. If you're reading this message, that means I'm taking a break from Discord. I've got falsely accused of something personal, so I'm taking a break, and I don't know for how long. I will be on other servers that Asher and Lucas are not in. So until this whole thing dies down, my final message is goodbye and farewell." And then same thing on YouTube. "Hi guys, I'll be taking a break from Discord and YouTube for some drama. If you want to know the full story, kinda, check out Mukadender's video on the topic. So I'm going to be on hiatus until hopefully this drama dies down. But it will probably not. So take this as my final message, goodbye and farewell." And he said the same thing, and then he tried to pull the victim card. If I haven't posted anything on the Smash Pass channel, none of this would have happened. And then, same thing. "Hi everyone, if you're reading this, da 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 da." Somebody replied horse, and then ADKP said, "Really, bro?" And then the same guy said, "Ice Cube white version." And then this, I'll have to send it because apparently this is something else. Asher said this. He said, "Haha, Ture annoys him." Ture sent that. And then Asher said, "Send that to him." And then this is him on the Smasher Pass channel. And then Asher just said, "LOL." And there's the screenshot of ADKP texting Gamora. "You motherfucker. You decided to expose me? Why did you just decide to do it? What is something personal? Don't ignore me. Fucking answer me." He was just, like, completely furious. And this is him dodging the accusations of banning Asher. And then Lucas said, also at ADKP, "Where did Asher go? Did you ban him?" And then he just kept dodging the question. And he, like, replied to something else. He said, "Yeah, that's probably fair. If you want to make that decision, go for it, I guess." In regards to what Lucas said before that. And then Lucas kept pushing, "Did you ban him?" And then somebody else, he kept pushing at ADKP, just yes or no, avoiding the question won't make it better, dude. No, I didn't ban him." Then where is he? He just decided to leave. And then, well, that's not true. Somebody joined and said, "He said a rude word to him in the Pachimon section of the server." I don't know what Pachimon is. "If I was in his place, I'd do that too. Like, why should I keep the person in the server that is rude to me? Question mark." And then ADKP agreed with, I don't know who this person is. Said, "Yeah, that's pretty much true." And then, let's see, there's more of it here, I think. And then Lucas asked, "What did he say?" And then, what's it called? ADKP responded, "Spoiled rich kid," which, as a joke, as we said in the beginning of the thing, he said it was a joke. He said, "How was that rude? It's a joke, dude. Don't take it seriously. It's just because you literally get every expensive figure out there." And then here's an image of his very cringe YouTube profile. "Goodbye." And then his profile picture is like some fucking, it's like it's Godzilla crying with the eyes blurred out. He's an emo kid. I think, let's see, I gotta find a way to sort this. I don't know what's in order, actually. I don't want to do this. Go through all that and find this. Okay. Somebody said, I don't even know, it's like, I don't know how to, I'm just going to show people this because I don't feel like sorting it all out right now in order. But it's basically just a whole bunch of people talking about what's going on. And then here's the next one with Gronkin dude. And he said, ADKP said, "Sigh, you heard the rumors, I'm guessing." And then Alex said, "Yeah," or Grunkedu said, "Yep, I don't know what to say, man." And then ADKP said, "I don't know how Gamora got those photos in the first place. I just really, really don't know. I'm guessing we're not friends anymore. You know, ever since I've got Discord, I was dreading the day that I got falsely exposed, and it looks like today was that day." And then, yeah, that's about it. And then, you know, when we exposed him, he said, "Well, time to leave this one." And then Asher said, "He's leaving all of them!" Because, yeah. Anyways, I think that's about it of what I want to do. Alright, goodbye now.